No matter the location, from O-A-K-L-A to L-V, I'm a Raider.
Today's show is made possible by Panda Supps. Go to pandasupps.com and use code Raiders, where you're going to be able to get the product that you see on screen, the BCAs, the flavor, Peach Gummy Bear. High-quality vitamins and supplements at pandasupps.com, but use code Raiders to save 30% off. All right, time to get in now to our live Q&A here. So if you're watching this live on Tuesday, good job. Your questions are about to be answered. If I didn't get to your question, you guys can always hit me up on Instagram at Mitchell Renz 365. I'm always in my DMs. So, super chat or use hashtag Raiders. That's how you're going to get on the show. What up, Logan? Appreciate you, my man. Should we cut Tyrell next year for cap space? If he doesn't play well, yeah, he needs to get cut. So if the Raiders cut him next year, it's going to save them $11.6 million. He is scheduled to make $11.6 next year, or cut him, throw Bryan Edwards out there, let him run with the Wolves, and ultimately see how he does. Logan, it's a really good question. We got Kenny, appreciate the super. Do you feel the Raiders will have a preseason? So, Kenny, no. Right now, it's looking like there's going to be no preseason. It's not official, but it's like 3.9 Chucky heads that there is going to be no preseason games this year. And it does sadden me because if you missed my rumor show, it basically is the very first game that's going to be played at Allegiant Stadium this year is going to be UNLV versus TCU. Am I excited that college football is going to be played? Yes. Am I excited football in general is going to be played? Yes. But the first game should have been the Raiders. What up, Matthew? Do you think anyone can get 10-plus sacks this season? Can anyone? Sure. I mean, Crosby did it last year. I do think Crosby has less sacks, though, this upcoming season because there's going to be more mouths to feed, if you will, on defense. But if I were a betting man, and y'all know I am, I think the player that has the highest chance to get 10-plus sacks is obviously Crosby. I'll also say Carl Nassib, don't sleep on him. Cleveland Ferrell as well. He's put on some weight. He's up to 275 pounds. So those are some of the players that I would say best chance to get 10-plus sacks. What up, Rebel4444? And I do also, there's another super chat in there without a question. We can at least shout him out. We'll get it up on screen. How can the Gators trade for Darius Leonard? So the Gators were actually a team back in the 1930s out of the old Wild Wild West. No, I'm going off track here. I don't think the Raiders are going to trade for Darius Leonard, and I don't see why Leonard would get traded, but I think if the Raiders were to go out and make a move, it'd probably only be in free agency at this point. If they are going to go out and make a trade, I don't think it's going to be Leonard. All right, they get a super chat in here from Nick. So, Nick, if you want a question, you can, and then he just sent in $25 super chat. So I'll say this. So Nick is one of my most loyal followers on Instagram and on on Instagram and on YouTube. He does have a YouTube channel. It's called Nick Whaley Vlogs. Go check it out. Subscribe to it if you like it. So, Nick, appreciate the super. All right, if you guys want the latest news and live shows, I want you to hit that subscribe button. So we go live every single Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Pacific. If you see below me, wow, that sounds really, really bad. 50,000 subs, okay? That's my goal. I am trying to get to 50,000 subs by the end of the month, so I need 607 more. I know a lot of y'all have been asking Mitch, what happened to the Raiders Friday Happy Hour show? Put it simple, we didn't have enough subscribers. Bosses told me I couldn't do it. I'm hoping if we get to 50,000 subs, we can go back to doing Friday's Happy Hour. I know it might surprise a lot of you. This is my full-time job. And, we do have to make cuts here and there. So imagine me as being a Raider player getting cut because, well, I'm not getting enough subs. So hit that sub button. What up, Chris? Let's bet Mitch $20 Crosby gets 10-plus sacks. Okay. Chris, what I want you to do right now, okay? I want you to, if anybody wants to take a screenshot of this, I hope I lose this bet. Chris, my Venmo is at Mitchell Renz 365. I want you, okay, to add me as a friend. And you can request $20. And if Crosby has 10-plus sacks at the end of the season, I will approve it. Sound good? And honestly, I hope I send you that money because if he's getting 10-plus sacks, I think that's a good thing. So we do have another super chat here rolling in. Henry, good job. Remember, if you want your questions on the show, use hashtag Raiders, or you can super chat to jump the line. Henry, what do you got for me? Mitch! Good to hear from you. Good to hear from you, too. What is your projections for Bryan Edwards? Will he outperform Tyrell? I don't know if he's going to outperform Tyrell Williams because I do think Tyrell's going to get the first crack at it. However, I do think Bryan Edwards is going to be a player that could surprise a lot of people in 2 to 3 years if he's able to stay healthy. You're looking at the player that had the third most receiving touchdowns at South Carolina with 22. He had the most receiving yards, most receptions, and a lot of people will be like, Mitch, it's South Carolina. My response to that is this is a player who played at a not very good SEC school up against high-quality competition. Bryan Edwards is a baller. Also, if you want to see a crazy video, go look up Bryan Edwards' crazy catch. But do I think he outperforms Tyrell? No, I don't. Kenny, another super chat. Appreciate you, my brother. Do you feel the Raiders will have a preseason? I think we already answered this one. So, no, I do not believe he will have a preseason. So, you guys can use hashtag Raiders, or you guys can super chat. We got one from Xavier Romo. Do you know Tony? Do you think our defense will be in the top 10? I'm hoping it's top 15. So to make a jump from bottom 25 all the way up to top 10, that's not easy. Do I like a lot of the moves we made? Yes, absolutely. But the last time that the Raiders were top 10 in total yards and total points against, I actually don't even know. I know the last time they were top 11 was all the way back in 2002 when we went to the Super Bowl. So I will say this, though. If our players can stay healthy, if our players can get in better shape, then yeah, maybe we have a better chance of being in the top 10. So speaking of being in better shape, to help you perform, hydrate, recover, and get the most out of your workout, Panda Supps has this product here, which is called BCAA, okay? What exactly is it? For me, when I get done working out, the first thing I do is I take a scoop of this. It basically hydrates your muscles. It's going to help you not get sore the next day. And why do we work out? You work out to get stronger and to build bigger muscle. BCAAs help you do that. And one of the hardest things to be able to do is, this is going to sound gross, swallow something that you don't want to. Luckily, peach gummy bear and pink lemonade, it's really, really good, and it's going to help you drink these BCAAs. So, plus, the deal on top of that, they're high-quality vitamins and high-quality supplements. And for only $24.50, that shit's a steal. So go to pandasupps.com, use code Raiders, be able to get 30% off, replenish yourself, get into better shape. And hey, if you want to send me a picture of yourself, using the products, I always send them, post them on my IG as well. So go ahead and support our sponsors. You guys, another super chat from Daniel. Oh, Daniel, I think your caps are on. I could be wrong, though. Whew. Do you think Mark Davis really won't go to the games if the fans don't go like he said? It's their first season, bro. One thing that I will always respect about Mark, I do think that he does put the fans first, whether some of you want to believe that or not. I don't think that he does end up going if the fans don't go. My response to that, though, is I think that fans are going to be able to go to games. I really do believe. I understand what he said on Monday, but I think fans are going to be able to go to the games, and it might be at a limited capacity, and if it is, that's okay to me. If the fans aren't allowed to go, yeah, it's going to suck, but I still know there's going to be tailgates. I know there's going to be restaurants open, and I know I'll also be doing live watch parties as well. So even if we can't actually go to the game, we'll do stuff here at the channel. Another super chat from TR. I'm ready to sub. Say Roundtree is GOAT. Hey, if all I got to do is to get you to subscribe is say Roundtree is GOAT, I might just rename this the Roundtree is GOAT Raiders Report. So go ahead, subscribe to Roundtree is GOAT. No, I appreciate the Superman. All right, we'll get to another super chat coming in from Henry. AB has a little, you guys can read it. So I believe PP can probably stand for a lot of different things. But yeah, all right, let's get that off screen. So Henry, appreciate the super. You guys can chant FAB. It's always appreciated in the comment section. So you guys even lift? I think I'm trying to get into better shape, and my roommate's always making fun of me that, he's like, dude, you're not getting bigger, you're small. He's a pretty big dude. So do you even lift? Y for yes, or give me an N for no. If you do lift, go ahead and take advantage of our deal we got going on right now, pandasupps.com, but use code Raiders. If you don't lift, maybe you should start. Get Panda Supps, get into better shape, and I use their products too. Also, they got some pretty good workout gear as well, help you not sweat, like these t-shirts, and you guys can get these also available at pandasupps.com. Let's go to Manny, one of my most loyal watchers. What's up, my brother? If the cornerbacks take big step up like the defensive end can, we be a top 15 defense. All right, so if the cornerbacks step up, can we be a top 15 defense? Our cornerbacks need to step up or we won't be a top 15 defense because we get beat way too much on the back end. Also, our linebackers need to step up. Our entire defense needs to step up. We got a lot of new pieces. But yes, the cornerbacks, they don't play well. We are not going to be a top 15 defense, especially in the division that we play in. Let's go to the next question here. Make sure that you're using hashtag Raiders, or you guys can super chat, and I appreciate everyone who's already commenting. So, Nick, what up, man? Will we make the playoffs this year? I do think that the Raiders make the playoffs. So, my original projections, I had them at 9-7, and I had them going in as the 7th seed. So, with that extra playoff spot, I do think it helps. The one thing that does concern me a little bit, though, is having such a young team, not having a training camp, not having a lot of these opportunities for players to mesh. No preseason, I do think hurts. But at the same time, I do think we have some good veterans on this team, and I do think our rookies are going to step up. So I'm hoping that the Raiders make the playoffs. So I want you guys to pick a city. And I know this is a tough question, okay? And I know some of y'all might get mad at me for even asking this, but I do think it's pretty incredible when I go talk to Raider fans about, games in Los Angeles, games in Oakland, and Las Vegas. Not many teams have changed cities as much as we have, but also not many teams have fans spread across the United States like we do. And when I looked at where I get most of my views, okay, most of my views on YouTube come from Las Vegas. They come from California, Oakland Central, also the Bay in general, and then Los Angeles. I've been trying to get out to Vegas. I've already been to Oakland, and I want to go out to Los Angeles. If you live in the Las Vegas area, if you live in the Los Angeles area, and I don't know, maybe you run a Raider booster club, or you got a Raider bar, or you got a restaurant you want me to try, hit me up on IG. I'm at Mitchell Renz 365 because I'm trying to go out and see some different cities. Also see KC in there. Maybe we got some Raider fans in Kansas City as well. All right, Daniel, you're going to be the last question. Will Damon Arnett lead us in interceptions this season? I would give that only one chuck yet. I would say it's a small shred of truth to that. I think it's going to be Trayvon Mullen or Prince Amukamara. I know Prince signed for only 1 year, $1.05 million, but Prince Amukamara is basically a season removed from being one of the top cornerbacks in the National Football League. So it's a good question, but no, I do not think that he does end up leading us in interceptions. Raider Nation, what's going on? Is this the #1 Raiders channel on YouTube? For Chucky Heads, believe it, baby. And if you haven't already, subscribe right here. I'm giving you Chucky Heads, news, rumors, Raider Nation rumors. And look at this, I'm making your life easier. Check out my next video. Thanks for watching, and go Raiders.